All right, daily philosophical question. Why did it always smell weird inside of GameStop when we were kids? I don't know why, but I feel like it was this. It wasn't just a me thing. Like I personally went into multiple GameStops and would be like, why does it smell like old lettuce in here? Or why does it smell like old lady perfume? Or why does it smell like something died in the back and you guys just let it crust? There's no way it was just me. If I went to multiple GameStop locations and they all smelled weird, there's no way it was just me experiencing this. So I don't. Maybe this video is a cry for help. Maybe I am just looking for other victims that I can corroborate and connect with, so we can share our experiences and talk about our trauma. No, but I'm actually not joking. Why was that a thing? Did your GameStop like smell? Because I specifically remember when I turned 10 years old, here's a little lore for you. When I turned 10 years old, I traded in a bunch of crap. Mistake. First, I made the mistake of being a GameStop trade-in program member. Gosh, dude, if I could, like, I have this thought a lot of the time where it's like, if I could go back in time and make one change or do one thing or tell my present or past self one thing, I wouldn't do it. There's nothing I would ever change, ever. I think like I mean, I'm not like perfectly just complacent and content with how my life is now, but I'm happy. And I'm happy like with the trajectory that it's going and the work that's required of me and what I, have to do and all that kind of stuff. So like I'm good on that front. Dude, I totally just forgot what I was going to say about that. What was I going to say? The life, GameStop's stank. Oh, but I wouldn't make any change. Like if a time traveler let me go back in time, I wouldn't change anything except I would tell my 9-year-old self to not enroll in the GameStop trade-in program. I would have so many old consoles and cool stuff still. Oh my gosh. But I'm sure I'm not alone in that either. But yeah, I remember for my 10th birthday, I got a PS3. And I saved up a bunch of money, and like chore money essentially, and I traded in a bunch of stuff. And this particular GameStop, I mean, this is like way too much lore for the point of the story. The point of the story is that the GameStop stunk. It smelled like old salad, and like I don't know, it was gross. It had this weird, gross smell. But it was like to the point where like after multiple years, the smell was just still there. It was like the GameStop smell. Like it wasn't. It wasn't like you walk in and it's like, oh, it kind of smells weird in here today. What's that? It's like, no, you walk in and like, boom. Oh, it's GameStop. It's the GameStop smell. I'm here at GameStop. It was weird. So let me know in the comments if you guys also had a smelly GameStop location. I'm just curious. Was that the rise of the fall of GameStop? I don't know. I do not know. I mean, there's like, this is a horse that has been beaten beyond death. It is now just a smear of red paste on the concrete. But to beat it even further, what really was like the cause of GameStop's downfall? I mean, there's billions of YouTube videos and stuff on it. Was it just like the overall, I don't know, like push, like for, well, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's like the push to digital stuff because like people now, at least now, like I don't know about 5 to 10 years ago and stuff, but now, like myself included, we want the physical games back. We want discs. We want actual copies of the stuff. We want the disc to have a little sleeve of paper and of like extra lore and cool controls and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like ever since they GameStop started going downhill, and this isn't GameStop directly, maybe just physical game stores in general. They started going downhill when they stopped making those pamphlets that go inside of the physical game cases. I remember, because that was like a thing when the PS4 was like the main console. I remember getting a game and opening it and it was just like empty except for the disc and being like, what? Where's all the papers you get to look at and get all excited about on the way home before you played and stuff? It was like, I don't know. That was like the start of the fall, I feel like. That was like the start of like everything moving into subscription based, all online bull crap. Give me a disc. I want to go out and buy a thing. I don't like just sitting on my couch eating Taco Bell Be like, oh, dude, I just downloaded the new Devil May Cry that just came out. Oh, I'm gonna play it after work today. No, I want to like have an adventure, go to the store, get some friends together, go get pizza, and like do like a whole thing. Maybe that's just me, but I doubt that it is. I sincerely doubt that it is. I don't really know what spurred this like mind set. I actually, speaking of Devil May Cry, though, I have been playing all of the original games. I've never played them before. I've always been very aware of the series, just never played it. Honestly, I'm glad I'm playing them now, because if I found them when I was a kid, there was no way I would have been good enough at video games to actually have fun and play them until completion. I loved video games when I was a kid, like most little boys, but I was not good at them. My parents only let me play for like an hour a week, so I was very bad at video games. But the time that I did get to play, I cherished. But Devil May Cry is awesome. It's really, really good. It's like peak older brother, early 2000s nostalgia core. It's like what I would imagine walking into a Hot Topic or like a Spencer's or something would be in the late 90s, early 2000s. It's just good. It's just, the music is good. The outfits are good, the writing is good, the story is cool, everything is just good about it. So I'm like halfway through-ish the third game right now. There's 5 total, with the fifth one being the latest, obviously. It came out in 2019, but the first one came out in 2001, I want to say. And so I don't know, I've kind of just been in this like, not retro. Retro feels like that's too old of a descriptor word. Not really vintage either, but just like maybe some OG. Maybe some OG 90s game. That's just kind of been like the world I've been in for the last couple of weeks, and I don't know. I kind of miss that. But the whole like physical disc thing and all that, I felt like that for a long time. I miss actually buying, I don't know, I miss buying games. I miss having like a, I don't know, having, you know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying. It's just the times. I don't know. It's either like, I feel like it's either gonna go, well, there's technically like 3 ways it could go. We could go one, like polar opposite one direction, or polarizingly in one direction, which is everything is completely digital. There's 0 physical copies of anything. Video game places can just like take the game off of your library like that if they felt like it. Dear God, I hope that's not the case you go for. Or, opposite direction, they bring back physical games and stuff. Sincerely doubt it. But hey, you know, who knows? Or the third option, there's like a cyberpunk EMP apocalypse and nobody can play video games at all anymore. I mean, what would you guys rather have? That or the one where the video game publishers can just take it off your system? I would honestly vote for the cyberpunk apocalypse. At least I can maybe get some like gorilla arms or some shit. Also, it's a Cyberpunk 2077 reference, not literal gorilla arms, but if you're goated, you know that. Anyways, all that all out of the way. I hope you guys are having an awesome Tuesday. I didn't make a video yesterday because my tummy was hurting. Sorry. But it's okay because I actually ate like 8 pancakes at 11:30 at night. Again, it's pancakes. I don't know why I keep eating pancakes so late at night. It makes my stomach, I don't know. But I ate more pancakes really late at night, and I promise I'm not lying. This is 100% serious. And made my stomach upset, so I didn't make a video yesterday because I was kind of just out of it. But now here we are back to a full day of freaking excitement. Work was good. The cardio was good. I've got back and shoulders at the gym. Oh, and last night, so when the Oculus Quest first came out and like was announced back in 2019, 2020, I bought one because I when a VR was like starting to get really popular in like 2017, 2018. No, it was 2018. It was definitely a little bit later than 2017. I really, really wanted to do that. I wanted to make a VR gaming channel so freaking bad. So bad. Like more than I'd ever wanted to do like a skit comedy channel or anything like that. I wanted to do a VR gaming so bad. I had never had a PC ever though, and that was why I bought that first Oculus Quest. But that thing is like 6 years old at this point. And it didn't work, or it was like, it it worked awesomely, first of all, for a long time, but then it just kind of started to show its age and kind of crap out on me and stuff. And so I was gonna sell it, but then when I tried to like boot it up to hard reset it, it totally bricked itself. Like the lights would come on sometimes, but it was just total black screen, nothing. It wouldn't even, and I would plug it in, and it wouldn't even like read that it was charging. So I was like, all right, well that's cool. It's just totally cooked now. I'll just leave it to rot on the like under the bed or whatever. And so last night I was like, you know what? Just for shits and gigs, I'll pull it out with me to see if it charges. I plug it in, boom, instantly the charging light comes on. So I'm like, okay, let's see what happens. Long story short, the VR headset frickin' works again, baby. So maybe there might be some content with the VR headset coming. If not, you can just rest assured that I am playing with it to no end in my free time. My obliques are really fucking sore right now. Because there used to be this boxing game called Thrill of the Fight, which I think kind of got like really popular within the more recent years. I feel like I was seeing a bunch of memes and stuff on it. But I was there when the dark magic was written, bro. I was there when all of these games that are like popular with VR and stuff now were like still in the beta version or like on Kickstarter and whatever. So it's cool to see how they've grown, but it's also cool to kind of go back and play like the version 1 of all these. But I played the boxing one, and my obliques are like so sore from getting really into it and punching like a dork. Okay, well, I'm gonna feed my cat, get my lunch going for tomorrow and stuff. But that's pretty much the rest. That's this video. I think that's how long was that? That was a decent amount of time, I feel like. Let me know in the comments if you guys' GameStop smelled. Also, let me know in the comments about a highlight of your day. I almost forgot. That's the thing that we've been doing. A highlight of my day today. I feel like there was something specifically that was like kind of cool that happened. Okay, well, I don't think I really have one just yet, but I will say that the workout tonight's gonna be, what's the word? Not specifically, particularly awesome. The last few back days, just my workouts in general, I feel like I've been really hitting a stride with the way that I want to do them and the way that I feel like they should be done in my head and stuff. And back, believe it or not, was kind of a muscle that I never really, it just never clicked with me. Like I don't know. But recently, I feel like it has been. So I'm excited for that, and that's gonna be a highlight for my day. And that's gonna be it for this video. And I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I hope you have an excellent rest of your week. Tomorrow is hump day. There will be another video then. If you guys have a GameStop in there, maybe go take a smell check. Maybe let me know if it smells or not. And then comment your findings in the description below. And let me show you my cat really quick. Well, bam! Whew, look at my cat. Okay, I'll see you guys later.